live on YouTube, so we can start talking about this. Just a second. Okay, now we are live. And I want to know if there is someone who is coming for the first time, and it's the first time on this platform. Just let me know, raise your hand or open your camera. Yeah, Rodolfo, Bruna, more someone coming for the first time. Let me see, no. So we have Rodolfo and Bruna. So I will introduce how TNT works. TNT, it's a platform created in 2016, and we have free meetings to talk about any topics. And we have meetings in English, French, Italian, Spanish, a lot of idioms. And you can follow any meeting, and it's for free and will be for free forever. We have the classes that you need to pay and follow the classes. And here we have just a conversation. I'm not an English teacher, and it's not supposed to be. And I'm here just to guide you, to give you the opportunity to talk. So I'm not an English teacher, and I think we don't have any English teacher right now. And we have a Thomas that is an English teacher. And but we are not here to teach you. We are here to learn together. So if you don't know how to pronunciate or to use some words, you can ask, and someone knows, okay, we can learn this together. But it's not to propose. The propose is just talk, and as we are in a table bar, like a free conversation, okay? And I will divide you in a small room. And in this small room, you will have a leader, as I am the leader here. And this leader will conduct the talk to read the questions or ask, hey, Fulano, read the question and can you answer? Just to guide, to make everyone, to give the opportunity for everyone to talk. And this is the most important part of TNT, have the opportunity to talk. Because sometimes we have a lot of things to say, we have a lot of ideas, and we want to share, to split these ideas. But we need to have the conscience that there is a lot of people here, and then everyone needs to have this opportunity. I will send the questions here on chat. And the first part that we always start in the same way is about the presentation. I will make my presentation here, and who don't know me can know me right now. And to give you an example how to do it. So I am Ana, I am 26 years old. I live in Juiz de Fora, Minas Gerais. I am a physiotherapist. My specialization is in women's health. So I work with sexual dysfunction, incontinence, urinary incontinence. And I am a host here on TNT for more than 1 year. The different part, it's about we need to include in my perception about my persistence skill. So I consider that I am a persistence person, because when I put something on my mind, I will just give up if I try it a lot of times and get the conscience that it's impossible to get this goal. So I consider that I am a persistent person. So that's it. I think there is some more people new here. There is someone for the first time, just let me know. I think we have Rodolfo and Bruna. More someone coming for the first time. Let me know, No. Okay, so now I will open the rooms. We have a full class here, full meeting. Yeah, I think it's okay. Just a second, this is the hardest part. Ok. Okay, so I will open the rooms. Don't forget, present yourself. And it is really important. There is a button here in the down and right part, I think. It's ask for help. If you feel uncomfortable or if you need anything, just ask for help and I will help you or one of our participants. So be polite and enjoy this time. See you in 40 minutes. Bye-bye. Okay, they are going. Okay. So you will be here with me in the main room. Kuzaya, did you receive an invitation in your scrim? I think she's freezing. Okay, no problem. So let's start with presentation. Mariana, did you present yourself?
Okay, good morning. My name is Mariana. I'm 25 years old. And for me, it's always a pleasure to be here to learn with another point of views and answering the first question. I think for me, my persistent skill, I don't know. I think for me, I need to reflect about everything. And I think it's a point of so much markanty in my personality. I think that's it.
So I think you are a persistent person. So let's go, Bruna. Do you want to present yourself?
Okay, hi. Nice to meet you guys. My name is Bruna. I'm 26. And okay, I think I should tell you what I am, like what I do, right? So I'm an English teacher, but I'm here just to practice. But I'm here just to practice, I swear. Because sometimes I feel I still need to practice my speaking skills, so that's the reason I'm here. But let's move on to the question. I don't think I'm a persistent person because I usually give up on things, like when I need to do something and it's hard. I usually tend to ask for help. So, like, not that I like being like this, but that's the way I am. Like, I still need to work on this. That's it.
Yes. And how did you find the TNT?
A friend of mine, she's here, Yasmin. She has an Instagram where she posts about English. She's also an English teacher. Then I saw it there, and that's the reason I'm here.
Yes, so nice to meet you. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
And you, Rodolfo?
Hi guys, two English teacher.
Oh my God!
We have
No
luck.
way.
We have luck, Mariana.
Oh no! I can't believe it.
Hi, my name is Rodolfo. I am 34 years old, and I've been working in financial area since 2006, and I have a graduate in administration and another MBA in corporate finance. And now I am here I need to improve my English. Firstly, conversation is so crazy for me. It's so hard because in my actually job I don't use English. It's a problem at the moment. And perseverance for me, it's a kind of commitment. When you have commitment, probably you'll be perseverant. That's it.
Yes. So welcome aboard as well. So let's go to the question number 2. Sometimes your persistence will be confounded with luck at the end of the process. For people that don't know you, did someone already confound your process with a simple look? Yes, for me, of course. I think everyone has this part of life. But when I passed in the vestibular, I did it in my university, we have a step vestibular. You do in 3 years. In the first year, you go and has a test. In the second year and the third year as well. And you has all this grade, and then if you apply and has a good grade, okay, you pass. So I did it, and in the second semester I passed it again with an A. And oh, you are so lucky. No, I studied a lot. So it's terrible when you study or when you work hard and someone says that you have some lucky. And the second time that it happened was when I finished my graduation, and in the 5 days after I finished the graduation, I have my first patient, my particular patient. So it's lucky. No, before finish the graduation, I was looking for this patient, so it's not lucky. And you, Mariana, does someone confound it?
Yes. When I finish the school, I get into the college, and I generally am quiet. I don't speak a lot, and my friends, some colleagues, when they get to know about this, about my enter into the college, they send me a lot of messages. What do you begin the college? I don't know why, but they send a lot of messages that it is impossible, but not. I looking for universities. I go to each one universities, and for me it's discomfort, uncomfortable, and it's a little hard in that time,
Yes, I hate this kind of person. Hello, Elisma, welcome. We are talking about the second question, but before answering, do you want to present yourself?
Hi, it's because my internet is not good right. It's not good right now. I prefer only hear everyone.
No problem.
Okay, sorry. Okay. My name is Elisma. I'm from Ceará, but I live in Minas Gerais. I'm 24 years old. I'm graduating in letters, Portuguese and English. And it's always good to be here in TNT. As I said some months ago, TNT has been my second home, where I'm so grateful to be here. It's my pleasure to meet all of you.
Yes, thank you, Elisma. Guys, I think you want to kill me today. We have 2 new participants, and both are then an English teacher, and we have Elisma that graduated in English letters. Oh my God, guys. Be patient with me. Don't judge me. And how about you, Bruna? Does someone confounded your persistence and your work hard with a look?
Well, I read this. I joined the group yesterday on WhatsApp. Then I read this message, and I was thinking of a moment that this thing happened, but I don't think so. At least if someone did it, they didn't tell me. Luckily, right? But I don't think so, and I think that's something unfair, right? Because we don't know other people's lives, we don't know what they do, and it's easy to say when you're not on someone else's shoes. So that's it.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Bruna.
No problem.
And you, Rodolfo.
I totally agree with Bruna that never was lucky, always God. And I think who knows you, difficult to think is in luck. Is a part of process when learning a lot and commitment, many things or tasks do you need to do, or your job, your family, what else, or your college or school, is when you have friends and family, they know with your goals. When you not another people probably confund look on the process.
Yes, and it's completely unfair. Yeah, I think that the word is this, unfair. Mariana, can you read the third question and answer for us?
Okay. Could you give an example of a situation in which you feel you did not persist long enough? I think in my situation, I had a group of friendship, and it's a little hard for me to stay in that group because it's a lot of competition for in the members to competition about the person to give the friendship of one person. And for me, it's so difficult because if we are friends, we don't competition for one person or people in the group. It's to enjoy everyone, you know. And for me, it's very difficult. Então, so I don't I don't persist. I give up to stay in that group. And for me, it's so difficult to go away and to persist in there. So it's a hard process. I must to treat in therapy to deal with this situation. And I think it was this.
Yes, yes. For me, I think I give up about my diet every single day and about my physical exercise. Today I need to run 1 kilometer. And in the middle, oh my God, I'm so tired. Then I stop and then I start walking. I think I give up. I didn't persist long enough. I think if I persist and work a little bit hard, I could finish this step of the training and it was okay. But sometimes I just give up and other day I will complete this. I follow the diet in the morning and the afternoon, but at night I don't need it. So, but I don't feel comfortable with this. I'm not proud of with this kind of this habit, and I really want to change this. I know that I need to persist more with my diet and physical exercise. And you, Rodolfo?
I think it's important you know your limitations or when you need to stop. For example, in my case, I practicing CrossFit, is so hard for me sometimes
Yes.
because working out today is most difficult. And in my case, I think English because I start and stop many times, guys, many times. Now I put on my mind, I need to follow. I don't stop more, and it's a persistent.
Yes, yes. The CEO of TNT, Philip, he always say English is not fair. The language, any language are fair, because if you don't practice one day, I'm sure you will lost some word in your mind.
Yes.
Because it's, if you practice every single day at least, an example with a music or reading something, I think you are improving. But one day without English, it means less words in your mind. So it's sad, really sad. And you, Bruna?
Well, I wasn't thinking about like exercises, but since you started talking about it, I think I should also agree with you because that's something I've been not working hard, but like something I should work harder than I have been doing because I, not that I don't like exercising, I do like it, but sometimes like I start working in the afternoon to night, so the only time I have to exercise is in the morning, and sometimes I just don't want to because I'm lazy. I just want to sleep. I want to, read something or watch something. So definitely that is also something I should persist more.
Yes. I think I just like when I finish the exercise. The sensation
Mhm.
that I have when I finish, this I like. But the process, no, I don't like.
Definitely.
Yes, I agree.
Yes, yes. Now we have the question number 4. And by the way, it's a phrase. The power of persistence seems to wait. How do you know when you should give up or continue persisting? Rodolfo, you started talking about this. You need to know your limit. So how do you know when you should give up or stop or continue persisting?
In my case,
Yeah.
yes, maybe I discuss. I don't like it discuss. I prefer stop and go out. For example, is a moment when you see since when a conversation and the high level and the out. I forgot now the words are in English, but I think it's time. You need to stop it and go. Keep going.
Yes. Yes. And for you, Mariana?
I think when it no longer makes sense, because for me all the things need to make sense, I need to feeling the things, I need to enjoy it, and then when I don't feel anything to pleasure or cool, I must to give up because the thing it's without sense, and I think that's it.
Yes, yes. Yeah, it's good. And for you, Bruna?
I think I agree with both of them. I hate arguing too, Rodolfo. I don't like arguing like at all. So usually when like I don't know, people around me already know that I'm a calm person. So when something happens, I usually like back up. So but I also agree with Mari. Like sometimes if I don't feel the that I'm enjoying the process, or if I changed my goals and if it's something that it doesn't make sense in my routine, I usually tend to give up too.
Yes, yes. I just disagree about the process because, an example, when you are studying to vestibular, I think no one liked the process to study and to sleep, don't sleep well and feel anxious, and they need to study because they need to learn this and to apply the vestibular. And an example for me that I want to apply to military area, so I know that I need to study and training and I don't like this process because I feel really anxious. But I'm trying to organize my mind. Don't think about the process. So just wait, and this process will pass. That's the reason I bring this phrase: the power of persistence seems to wait. So sometimes we just need to wait. Don't thinking about the process, just thinking about the end, about the goal. I know in a lot of areas of our life it will not make sense because sometimes you will suffer or you don't want to wait anymore. But in some areas, for me at least, this phrase is makes sense. An example, I applied the first time for the doctor process and I didn't pass. So I persist, just waiting. The process open again and okay, I pass it. So sometimes we just need to wait because you can do nothing and the time will just pass and it will be your turn again. So let's go to the question number 5. Bruna, can you read and answer for us?
Sure. Do you have any knowledge based on your life experience that you consider very important? Could you share with us? I actually do. Anna, you were talking about the process, right? And that's something that I've been struggling with because I really want to take CAE. I don't know, next year. Like it's a test. Yeah, it's like TOEFL. Yeah, it's for C1 speakers and all of these things. And the process has been really hard for me because sometimes I just can't study or I can't put it into practice the things that I teach every day. So sometimes I need to teach some expressions or some vocabulary, and like I know them but I don't use them in my daily routine, when I'm talking, when I'm practicing. So that's something I thought really interesting when you said, because that is also something I usually talk to my therapist, because processes are really hard for me, like going through everything every single day. It's hard, but also we also need to consider that if you don't go through the process, you won't achieve the things you want. So like it's kind of hard. It's really sad. I don't know, it isn't experience, right? I'm just sharing because I felt like connected to what you said, just saying.
Yes. I think TNT will help you because I think the difference between TNT and a normal English course, it's because in TNT we talk about a lot of topics that I don't think even in Portuguese. An example, I don't talk about persistence in Portuguese, so I'm trying to talk about persistence in English. So we have some vocabulary that it's not, you don't use in your daily routine, as you say.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
So I think it will help in this process. Oh. And for you, Rodolfo?
I think difficult to talk about the persisting in Portuguese. Imagine in English.
Yes, but you are doing so.
Well, I am younger. One thing that I learned about the experience, it's important you listen first, then understand. After that, you talk. And in situations, maybe personal life or professional life. For example, in my case, I participate in many meetings, and so I like to listen first and understand, then I share my point of view. I believe is a good experience in my life.
Yes, yes. Thanks for sharing. And you, Mariana?
I think because I work with psychology, and for me, I think here each other is so important. And in college, we learn a lot with this, to hear without say anything. But here, because sometimes the people don't need to hear a lot of things you say to them. But here, because there's so much difficult to deal in the daily routine, and say a lot of things that not important, but sometimes just here. And for me, I think it's so important. In my job, without psychology, I work with custom service. In this area is so hard because there's a lot of competition, and the people don't hear each other, always competition, and caring about the numbers, and judge if you don't make the numbers rising. And it's so hard and difficult and boring. And for me, it's very important to hear and being here, you know, because people just say with they think it's important for you, but don't import. It doesn't important, you know. And I consider a lot of important to hear. And I think that's it.
Yes. Some knowledge that I consider that I have, that I am improving. By the way, I'm improving. I think it's about self-knowledge, to know who you are, what do you want, what's your biggest dream, what's your biggest fear. Because sometimes when I ask some friend, what's your biggest dream? They don't know how to answer. So I have my biggest dream in the top of my mouth. So if you ask me, yeah, I will say. Because when you don't have a dream, you don't have a goal, you are just going through the life and okay. And I'm learning a lot about this, about self-knowledge, and about how to improve this in my life, and how to enjoy my life with self-knowledge. An example, some months ago, I realized that I don't have a hobby. I don't have any hobby. Oh my God, I don't have a hobby. What I like to do, if you ask me, what do you like to do in your free time? I don't know. I just come home and I cook something, and I will watch a series or a film.
Study
That's all.
English. Study English.
Yeah, I discovered that this is a hobby for me. Study English is a hobby, but I don't consider that I am studying, really studying. I'm just practicing. I know for some people it's the same. If you are practicing, at least you are sustaining your English, but I really don't know. I don't like to say that I'm studying because I'm not dedicating my time on this. And I discovered that I like embroidery, and it's something that oh my God, I think it's beautiful. So I will do it. It's my hobby. So I like it to discover this part of my life, you know. So I think about self-knowledge is really, really, really important. So let's go to the question number 6. Rodolfo, can you read and answer for us?
Yes, let me see. 6.
Yes.
Imagine that a person is discouraged and giving up on the learning English. what would you say based in your only learning process? Keep going, and we don't compare with Paula, Bruna, or Mariana. I need to compare with me before and after, and keep going. Is sometimes sometimes we a little shy in conversation, for example, and keep going, learning at the moment conversation, after the class or another moment, writing a little bit or answers, in my case, in private class, and they don't compare with another people, just you now, just you before, just you after maybe a month, 2 months, a year, 1 year. I think that's it.
Yes. It inspires me. So if I am this person, I will not give up. And you, Mariana?
I agree with Rodolfo, and I will try to help. And let's go. I'm learn too. I need to improve my English, all the skills. Let's go to send audio voices and write English together. I think I will turn the process together, not more alone, you know. I think that's it. I will do it.
Yes, it helps a lot. I think for me, I should say about the goal, because one thing that I learned with Philip that he always say in the English class or for the hosts, if you don't know what do you want to achieve, you will never see your English improving. So an example, my goal is to apply the TOEFL and get the grade X. That is my goal. So I will study, and this is my goal. I want to arrive there. This is the step that I need to achieve. Then I will know, yes, my English improved. I'm studying for this. So I try to apply this in my life, to do it in my daily routine, but I need to confess I'm not doing. I don't have a goal. I don't have a step that I want to achieve. And he always say you need to imagine your life. An example, I need to practice English because I want to live abroad. So, okay, so start imagining where you will live, the city, the house that you will live, when you go to the supermarket, what you will see. So imagine this, and this imagination will bring you force to continue. So one more time about the goal. I think when you have a clear imagination about your goal, it's easier to achieve this. And for you, Bruna, I think you have a good phrase for this, because you work with this, and I think the students want to give up all the time.
Yeah. It usually happens, but I think that's something important, because the question is, what would you say based on your learning process? So like based on my because it is also important to talk about it with our students, right? Like I also struggle with speaking. I also struggle with writing. It's not easy for me as well. Like I still need to practice every single day. I still need to put into practice. So I think it's really nice humanizing and like showing students that it's common, that sometimes we will feel like dismotivated and that it would be also hard for us too. But it's I totally agree with you, like thinking about where you want to be in the future, like what you want to achieve, like why are you doing that? Why are you studying English? Because you want to live in another country, because you want to, I don't know, be approved on a test, why are you doing it? And since like when you know what you want to achieve, what is the main ability that you need to practice, how you are going to practice that, and then we can keep talking about it, but i I think that's it.
Yes, yes, I really agree. And I think when you show that it's hard for everyone, I'm passing through the same difficulties that you are, so let's pass together. I think it's different than just say, I listened, that it's important to do it. So do it. But I'm not doing it. Do what I do what I'm saying, not what I'm doing. I think it's this.
Yeah.
I think it's exactly this. So let's go to the question number 7. Yeah, it's 7. Sometimes we feel under pressure as a consequence to be always persisting, never giving up. How to deal with this? Mariana, what do you think?
This question is so difficult, but I don't know, maybe to make yourself some questions about why why you giving up, why not to continue persisting, and maybe turn it off the goal, the principal goal that you make you to be here, to be in the present moment, I think maybe question yourself about your goals, maybe, I don't know, maybe this.
Yes, yes. I think the question is the opposite. At least I get in this way. An example, we are always persistent, and the society says that you need to persist all the time and you'll never give up. So never give up about nothing. And sometimes I agree with Rodolfo, sometimes we need to give up. We need to know our limits. So it's hard when you are listening from a society, never give up, never give up. So persist. You are almost achieving your goal, so never persist. And sometimes we are persistent, and our mental health it's not okay. So sometimes we need to give up. We need to stop. We need to know, and it's this. And I think to deal with this, I think you need to have some support. An example for your family, an example, my husband. And sometimes he knows that I am persisting a lot. I don't want to give up because it's my goal, it's my biggest dream, but I'm not healthy in this way. So Anna, you need to stop. Anna, you cannot say yes for everyone that asks for your help. For someone, you need to say no. I cannot attend all the patients that I want. So I need to give up from some patients. So it's normal. And I think when you have some support, it's easier. So I think this support will help you. Oh, you need to stop. And you will listen from this person that is supporting you. And I think I can really stop and give up. What do you think, Rodolfo? How to deal with the society that always says you need to persist?
Well, I think it's so hard. It's a good question. For example, we need to take care of your mind, your body. For example, I am a morning person, and I like to exercise first. Then now I start my day, because we are in pandemic, is everything so fast, so fast, under pressure at work, under pressure in relationships sometimes too, and you need to keep calm and process your mind, and the health is important to everything. Scholástico, Mariana. Yes, I think that's it. Then I try to another thing is important. Don't procrastinate, and organize your day, or week, your month. I think is much better for you, your body, your mind. Mind is most important thing nowadays.
Yes, I totally agree. And how about you, Bruna?
Okay, Elena, I think you said something about like your inner circle, right? Like people that are around you that can give you all this support, and I completely agree. Like when I was a teenager, like I went for college. I started studying speech therapy, like phonologia, and I studied for like the duration of the course was 4 years, and I studied it for 3 years and some months. Like I almost finished. Like I tried I tried really hard to continue the course and to conclude, to graduate, but I just couldn't, because I wasn't feeling comfortable there. It was a really toxic place. It was really hard, like studying at a public university, something really hard, and it was really difficult for me to deal with everything. Like i I just like didn't know how to deal with everything, so I gave up on it, and it was the best decision I could made at that time, because when I left college and I started studying languages like English, it was just perfect. I felt completed, and it was great. So many people told me at that time, you should have finished the course. There were only 3 months for me to finish and to graduate, but I just couldn't stand it anymore. It was really, really hard. Like I couldn't see those professors anymore. I just like didn't want to see anyone. So it was really good, like when I made my decision and I talked to my parents and told them, I'm sorry. That's not what I want to do anymore, and they supported me. They were there to help me. I could count on them. So it was great.
Yes. When you start counting your story, I thought that you say no one supported me, and it's really hard when you want to take a decision. I don't know, and no one support you. No one. You are just one people that is going in this way, and no one supporting you. It's so hard, but when you have some support, it's easier. It's easier. So, guys, that's it. I am closing the rooms, and I will bring the other participants back. I hope you enjoyed this conversation.
Thank you. I loved
Yes,
it.
that's a good conversation.
Yes, it was
Thank you,
amazing.
guys.
So, Bruna, indicators for your students, and Rodolfo as
I
well.
will. Uh-huh.
We are talking on you. Just a second, and they will back. Does someone wants to add something? Hey, I think my dog wants. So let's listen. Yasmin, how was the conversation in your room?
Oh, it was very nice to know about our kinds of thoughts about persistence.
Yes, yes. I want to listen from Tatiana. Have you ever talked about persistence? And
The topic is wonderful because with this topic it's possible to know a little bit about my colleagues in this room. It's possible to talk about any possibilities, so thanks a lot for choosing this topic. In my room, the discussion was amazing.
Yes, thank you to join us. I want to listen now from Rosalia. Rosalia, do you agree with Tatiana that about this topic we can know more about our colleagues, but there was something that you discover about yourself? Talking about this, did you discover something about yourself?
Yeah, this topic give you opportunities to discover more about yourself, about persistence. When you want to do something and you have a persistence, you can achieve these goals. It's so amazing to discuss about that. And in my room, we have a great experience about this topic about that. It's so great.
Yes, yes, thank you. Now, Lucas, do you consider after this conversation you are a little bit more persistent in your life, or it's the same?
Well, I think it's the same. I consider myself a pretty persistent person when it comes to things that really matter to me. So, but it was good to see other views of this subject and hear other people talking about this theme. So that's it.
So if you are a persistent person, if you already are a persistent person, it's okay. Thanks, guys, for this conversation. Someone wants to ask something, to add something? Yes, Mateus, please.
Okay, it was a pretty cool subject, that we had in my room, and I had the opportunity to learn more about persistence, and also I reflect myself about this skill, and I thought it was so cool when we had to answer the question, why some people confuse persistence with lucky, because sometimes I think people should enjoy the process, because yesterday I was watching a video about a guitar player who is a teacher, and he said some students who in the very beginning was so good, was like prodigious. Sometimes over the process, they gave up. On the other hand, another student who wasn't so good, who was a little bad, learning how to play guitar, keep going of the process. They didn't give up, and then they succeed. They became great guitar players, and I learned so much about that. Because all of the things that we had in our lives, it's like a process. Some people may dream, become a good professional, like a lawyer or like a doctor. And all of us have the same thing in common. We need to be persistent, because all of us, I believe that we have a dream, and we need to be persistent and enjoy the process. We need to keep going and also keep our faith in God and fight, and then we are able to succeed and achieve our goals. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Mateus. I love this experience that you shared about the video. I'm very happy with the end of this meeting. Guys, thanks to attend this meeting. We can continue talking about this on Telegram group. And if you have any question, I am there at Tammy's and Philip, and anything that you have that you need, we can help you. Okay? Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Thank you. Have a great day.